Hello Geometry and welcome to lesson 4 on slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines. So when we take a look here, we're looking at this idea of slopes, right, and how our lines are sloped. This will help us determine if lines are parallel or perpendicular. It'll also help us create equations for parallel and perpendicular lines. Okay, so we're going to be doing some algebra here, so be ready for that. Okay, all right, let's take a look at a first example here. So it says a hill and a gondola line 20 feet above the ground. A hill and a gondola line 20 feet above the ground that goes up the hill. Both have slope 1/2. What is the geometric relation between the hill and the gondola line? So let's just draw a quick little picture here. Okay, so here is my first quadrant, right? The ground is here. This is the invisible y-axis, right? So this would be 0. Let's count by 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's count by 5s this direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 5. That's 10. That's 5. That's 10. Okay, so let's put the hill on here. So the hill starts at 0 because it's the ground, right? But it has a slope of 1/2, right? So that would be up 1, right 2, right? Slope of 1/2. Up 1, right 2. Sorry about that dot there. So if we connect those, and I'll connect it with green, how about we do that? So 0, 0, up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2. Here's the slope of the hill. And again, it's a hill, so this would be all shaded in, right? That's hill, but that's fine. That's the hill. And then we have this gondola line. I'll put it in blue, up 20 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, up here. But it still has a slope of 1/2. Up 1 to the right 2. Up 1 to the right 2. And there's the gondola line. Okay, so that's all from the slope, the fact they both have the slope of 1/2. So what is the relationship here? Well, obviously you can see that these two lines are parallel. So this was to prove the point that if your two line segments, whatever, have the same slope, then they're going to be parallel to each other. Okay. All right, so here is our major slide about that. So if you have two non-vertical lines are parallel, here's your biconditional, if and only if their slopes are equal. Okay, so there we go. So here's our picture here. They also talk about vertical lines because the vertical lines have undefined slope. Sure, two vertical lines are parallel. All right, good deal. All right, so let's see if we can do some problems involving parallel. Okay, so are lines K and N parallel? Let's see. So in this picture here, so here is K and here is N. So K and N. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick two nice points and count the slope. So for K, I see a slope here, I see a point here, and I see a point right there. Okay, and I'm going to use rise and run because slope. You can do the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You can find the coordinates, but you can also just count the rise and the run. Okay, so for line K, the slope of K. So from here, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 5, and right 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 4. So that's the slope of -5/4. And now I'll change colors, and I'm going to go ahead and do the slope of line N. So N, I see a nice point here, and maybe a nice point there. So let's count the slope. Go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So I go down 4 and right 1, 2, 3, and right 3 plus 3. So the slope of N is down 4 and right 3. Obviously, these two are not equal. So because they're not equal, these two lines are not parallel. They look pretty close, but they're not exactly parallel. Okay, so I'm going to take a pause there, and we'll do video 2 on perpendicular. All right, here comes video 2.